EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go from the desert. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Number 86. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 33-yard line.
Now it's second and 1. Here's a first carry for their running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 44 now. Here's second and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
It's third and 4. To throw, quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on fourth and short, this coach has a decision to make.
Here it is on fourth down. He's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
A big play there for the Raiders. 33 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A throw right side is intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football at their own 23.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
The Bears offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Start on the ground, and he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
No gain on the play.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
They'll stick with him again. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 28
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Right back to him on 1st down. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
The tackle made.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
17, incomplete. It's 3rd down.
It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to get this close to a 1st down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
A gain of 11 yards.
This is one of those cases where the offense is counting on the defensive line being over-aggressive in their pass rush, thinking that they can get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and into the back and pick up the 1st down on the yards after the catch. But the defense was obviously ready for it. A lot of guys running to the ball and just nowhere to go.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. Here's White. And a good shoulder force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that
down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. Ray Palmer. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good.
A gain there
Las
of
Vegas.
11.
First
Good
down.
for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Ochito Obonia up there on the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the Bears' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second down and 9. Motion man is Rice. He'll throw to the incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third
9
down.
yards to go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
The running back on the option. A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This will be from 56 yards away. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are out to an early 3-0 lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. To the ground after the penalty, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second
At
down.
the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here comes the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw, and he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
He'll try to run this one in, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders.
Las Vegas.
An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. So far, they've had it twice, and they've given it up on downs twice. Aggressive play calling, but no success early on. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch him off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
It's a gain of 20.
And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
20. And the Bears first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Gun. Here's a run up the gut. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Big Sheldon Rankins in there for the stop.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
26. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it.
The quarterback on the scramble. Sheldon Rankins on the stop. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Taken in. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And the Bears are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Now off the bootleg. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
It's second down.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
The Bears call out their field goal team. This from 34 yards. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's 7-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Raiders offense. And their running back set to go once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
Open man, right side, he's got it. 17 yards on that play. 1st down,
17 yards. And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Pre-snap, the quarterback loved that man matchup on his tight end, and a crossing route is a great man coverage beater. He's able to run away from the coverage, run to the far side of the field to a bunch of open grass. Ball's on target. Nice pickup.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Quick throw out wide. It is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Raiders
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Here's a run going left. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it. The def was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down
and 10 yards.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on third downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive. And to no surprise, they find themselves first and goal.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
Tackle by Otito Abonia. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Vegas. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Bears 3.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10.
The Bears offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 5. Throwing now from the gun. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up third and 5.
Third and 5. Chicago.
The
Extra
kicker
point
on
attempt
for
to
the
come
extra
here.
point.
He's got
The
it.
kick is
And the
good.
Bears are back within
Makes
4.
the score
It is 14
Raiders
to 10.
14. Bears 10.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped
The Raiders
at
take
25.
over
The
first
drive
and
will
10.
begin there.
At their own 25.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of
Pick
14
up
yards.
of 14 on that walk. Good for a
Las
Raider
Vegas
first down.
First down.
And the
First
running
and
back's
10
going to get
at
all the stats and all the
48-yard
glory,
line.
but make no mistake about it, Mike, that was a great team effort on that run play. Everyone executing their blocking assignments to perfection. He's able to pick up a nice gain and fresh set of downs.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And
That's
quickly, another first
Raiders
down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, right back to White. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle. Then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second
at the
down.
30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Open man left side. He's got it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down,
13 yards
Vegas.
on the play. And a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. But what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
He takes off.
The quarterback on the scramble. Sam Roberts on the stop. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. at the 7-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it. Here's White. Oh, making guys miss. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders are out to a 21-10 lead.
21, Bears 10.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Motion man is the tight end going right. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. Put a receiver in motion right. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A quick slant. Looked in by Moore.
McMahon's pass. Caught by number 12. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 20-yard line.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. 3rd and long. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll try and get there on the ground. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
4th down.
The Bears sending out their punt team. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Give on the ground. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Raider first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to them.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
And another first down, and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So the best thing this wide receiver is able to do here, Mike, on this crossing route is once he gets the ball in his hands, he's able to put his foot in the ground and get vertical. So often you see these guys get strung out sideline to sideline, and they're not able to pick up big yards after the catch. So really nice job here, and it leads to a big gain.
The middle, he's got Tucker. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Raiders.
It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
4-yard line.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Here's a run. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. The Bears offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. To throw here to begin the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
That one complete to Moore. And And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Bears first down. A gain of 7. First down, Bears.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll look to throw again. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. It was Dorrance Armstrong who was there to get him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Motion man is Rice. He'll drop to throw. Swing this one out to White. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is. And he's able to pick up that first down.
For a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now this looks like a design run. Great job with his legs. On the move for 15 and moving the chains with a first down.
First down.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
Defenses always have to make a decision, like how do they want to defend the zone read? Some teams want the quarterback to keep the ball. They want the ability to tackle the quarterback. Other teams, they want it to be a give read, and that's what we saw here. They were ready for it, and they take the running back down for a loss.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raider first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. You're going to be set up first and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Switch.
That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
The sideline erupted. They thought that was an easy 6, but instead, it was nothing but disappointment. I mean, that is a gut-wrenching missed opportunity for the offense, and he has his head down just in disbelief.
He'll step, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Carlson now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will extend this third-quarter lead.
Bears 10.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense get ready for their opening possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
14.
They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the 3rd quarter?
Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears are able to cut into the deficit.
Raiders 35, Bears 17.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. He gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play there for the Raiders. And even 30 yards.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Now, this is textbook route running. Everything from the way he attacked their leverage with speed, and then when he crosses face, that's the indication for the quarterback to release the ball. Ball's on target, great run, great route, big pickup.
RPO, they'll throw it to Rice. And he will be out of bounds, but you saw that penalty flag come in. Looked like the defender got a head start. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
It's a game of
A big-time play for
That's
Vegas.
another
33
Raiders
yards.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback...
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And make that 3 rushing touchdowns. You think quarterback gets a 3-touchdown day, it's pretty good. 3 on the ground? That, Greg, is excellent.
It's just so hard, Mike, for a defense to account for a quarterback that can do this amount of damage with his legs. And there's a fine line, but I'll tell you what, when they unleash him as a runner, he's about as good as it gets.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders tack on one more to their lead.
42. Bears 17.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
The Bears offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Middle they go. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 24-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. That's complete on the tight end screen. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Throwing now on 1st and 10.
McMahon's pass. Complete to number 17. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw yet again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down. After a gain of 7.
1st and 10.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Back to the air one more time. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Second and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
And it's third down.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
The Raiders take over.
The Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
By Otito Abonia. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 18-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
All right, Mike, now it's getting to the point where it's almost becoming borderline disrespectful. Despite having this big lead here in the second half, they continue to take shots downfield. They are not content with just running this clock out and shaking hands and going off with a win. Truth be told, I think they're trying to embarrass him, and they're doing a pretty good job at it.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll get this forward to about 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third down, they need 5. Quick throw here is complete. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
So he isn't able to move the chains, but I think this is still a great example to just point out that certain guys on the field earn the trust of their quarterback. And he wasn't even necessarily open, Mike, but he's still, hey, it's third down. Give one of my best players an opportunity to go up and compete for the ball. And he's going to continue to get more of these 50-50 opportunities when he keeps coming down.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
7 makes it 3rd and 2.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. That one on target to Moore, and he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Chicago.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and a yard. Quick throw, taken in, and they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good.
It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Chicago.
It's no secret this day has been a rough outing all around, so at this stage of the game, really no choice but to remain aggressive and just try to find something positive on a day where there's been a lot of negative.
Back to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Bears. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer.
Bears 24.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run out of the gun. This is White. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Setting up the screen for Rice. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down.
It's 4th down.
It's going to bring up 4th down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Bears offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Throw here to begin the drive. Man, he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. The ball comes out. And it looked like one of the Bears was able to get in there. He did, so the ball stays with Chicago.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers, we have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
The Bears send out their punt team. Line of the end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Handoff here, up the middle, and he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
2nd and 11. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Las Vegas first
they
down.
get 21 on that one.
1st and 10
First
at the
down,
29-yard
Vegas.
line.
They'll run. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 4. On the read, he's going to try and run with it. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
3rd down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their lead.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a 1st down. Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Off he goes, and he will score again. Touchdown, Raiders.
That's just such an athletic play by an NFL quarterback, Mike, and you can see he tried to remain a passer as long as possible, but once it became clear there was nowhere to go with the ball, he decides to do the rest with his legs, and he's able to take it all the way to a touchdown.
Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Bears 24.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To the air once more on 2nd down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
2. Tight end going in motion here. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That is caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
43 yards.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards.
1st down, Bears.
1st and 10. Moore going in motion. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. They'll look to throw again. The second down throw is incomplete.
Intended for number 89. Incomplete. Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Third down and 3. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Miller. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
First and goal, Chicago.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
They'll look to throw yet again. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up second
So 2 minutes
goal
left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Back to the air one more time. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And goal.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. But I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and
Well, you know,
goal.
Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play. But those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll look to throw. This caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game.
The tackle by Okino Abonya. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 4-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the ground, it's White. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Well, that run came at the perfect time, Mike. Anytime you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with 1 first down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate. Fresh set of downs, keep this drive alive.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the Raiders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.